Tori, and today I'm going to be reviewing Finding the Edge by Chen. So Chen is a figure skater who participated in the 2018 Winter Olympics. This book was written after she had qualified for the Olympics, but before they had actually started, so very recently. So Chen did have a ghostwriter help her with this, which I think is good because she's busy figure skating. She doesn't have time to learn to write all by herself. And I listened to the audiobook narrated by Rachel L. Jacobs. I picked this book up because I had a lot of fun watching the Olympics this year, and I thought I would like to learn more about figure skating. The book was quite short. I believe the audiobook was less than 4 hours. And so if you're interested in this, it is a very fast read. So I didn't realize before I started reading this that the target audience for this is like children like 9 years old. And I was expecting it to be more of like a memoir of her life, but it really is almost like a motivational novel that happens to tell the story of her life. So I'd say that the target audience for this book is like 8-year-old figure skaters. And so you hear Chen talks about her life in this, but she does it from the perspective of, and then I faced this difficulty and I overcame it, and that is what you need to do to be an Olympic figure skater. And so I think it was definitely designed to be motivational for figure skaters out there and less to actually get into details telling the story of her life. So that being said, I didn't enjoy this book all that much. I felt like the writing was fairly simplistic. They kept reiterating the message of just keep trying and you can do anything, which is great, but it got a little old after a while. And this book talked a little about skating, but I would have liked to get more into the details of it, you know, and had her kind of explain how things work. And I did learn a little bit. I learned a little bit about how figure skates are made and how the actual boot part of the skate works. And she talked a little bit about learning new figure skating moves, but I would have liked to hear more about the actual skating and less about how hard she had to work to become a great skater. One thing I did get out of this book was that I am now very glad that I have no athletic ability and I'm not a professional athlete, because it sounds awful. Her life sounds so intense and so single-minded, and I'm really amazed that there are some people that can do this, and that takes an incredible amount of dedication. But it doesn't sound like very much fun. It sounds exhausting. She talked in this book about how she was really glad that when she was younger, her parents let her try different things, so that by the time she started figure skating, when she was, I think, 5-ish, really young, then she knew what she wanted to do. And I can't imagine choosing a career when you were 5. That seems like so much pressure. And so I am very impressed that she can do this, and I'm so glad I don't have to. So this book was interesting. And I would say that this is the first self-help book I've read that's directed at someone under the age of 10. So that was interesting.